Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, whoa. What it do? What it do? Chad, I can't decide how I want my keyboard. I feel like that might be the wave. Chat, I don't know how I want my keyboard. Front and yeah, but look, I got two clippies to adjust my my tilt here, and I'm just having a hard time deciding. You know, this is what you do when you have this Powell price action, pre-Powell price action. What do you want to call it? Oh, Jimmy P. What do you guys think about this keyboard, though? It's kind of sick, right? Got the volume knob. It's not bad. Well, how did everybody's weekend go? Come on, let me know, let me know. I recorded a video just to share with you guys because it's funny. And well, nice knob. Hey, yo. Dang. Alright, check this out. Let me enable my desktop audio for you guys. Turn it up. Put these on so I make sure I know what this sounds. So here's the view from the lake. So nice. And then
Well, that might have been the bravest thing I've ever done, bro. Let's put this phone away.
dude, I thought I was gonna drop my phone the whole time. Straight up. I was like, bro, just holding the phone like this. I'll be right back. Welcome everybody to Chop City. Oh man. Excuse me. Apparently my Ninja Trader needs to update. Cool, bro. Hope this doesn't mess up the stream at all. Give me 1 second. Although at this point, well, nobody heard my Replicanto going off right there, that's for sure. Whoops. Replicanto. NQ. Just a few accounts is all, really. Jeez. Chat. Not sure what we heard. Great. Not sure what I want to see today right now. To be honest. You guys don't need to see that. Okay. All right, chat. We got the fundeds pulled up, and we also joined the Leap. We joined the Leap TradingView trading contest. So we'll see how that goes. You know? This Bitcoin position is printing. Let's go. Let's. It's so far from the TP though. Oops. Wonder if we're gonna come after this high. Obviously, if we were to inverse this BPR, then that's we would definitely hit this. I don't know, chat. I don't feel very locked in right now. I mean, we did put in this 1 minute order block right here. I wonder if that plus an inversion take out this high. Oh. So ES already took out this high. So right now we actually have a bearish SMT going on. So no, will this SMT hold? I have no idea, but I'm just saying there is one right now, so we shall see. I don't think it does, honestly. But we'll see based off the reaction we get. I wonder how many contracts I can do at once. Oops. All right. Pretty bearish reaction off this SMT and this BPR. If we get a death candle through this, I'm probably gonna try this, honestly. Maybe not. Eh. Eh. I don't know, actually. There's a lot of gaps down here. I guess not really, but. I would need me some really good momentum, chat. No trades for me yet. Bro, I would have taken this short, but I was literally still in bed. I chased it a little bit on a singular account, but no copy trades for me. Like this triggered, and I was like, oh, I should get in. And when I saw this candle start, I kind of just chased a little bit. Oops. Oops. Now I'm leaving marks all over the place. Yeah. Well, the thing is I chased on accident. I thought I was on my paper and I had logged into a funded to reactivate my market data because it was showing delayed. So I logged back in just so that would update last night, and then I forgot to log back out, and I got it on paper because I was like, oh, this is gonna dump. Well, thought it was paper, then I realized it was Tradeovate, so I got out. But whatever. I was like, hey, at least I finally got lucky doing that for once. Yeah. Normally when I forget about that, it doesn't go very well, so that's cool, I guess. Now it's lunch. not the best reaction if I was wanting to take that, but... Do you care about taking the first inverse? Dodging reliable user says not to take them, but they seem to work more often than not. It just depends on the momentum, honestly. Plus, we swept all this, so... Alright, so it's possible that NQ is going to come up to... If we inverse this, I would feel like maybe we come to break the SMT. I don't know. That candle just died right when I started saying that, so that's cool. Okay, now actually, if this does do that and then come back down and close below this, I kind of like that a lot. But the way we just tap into this gap and get a bullish reaction is not the best sign if I want to take a short here. Yeah, this is man. What up, candles? Eric, there's just a few rules that are pretty subjective sometimes, like break even and taking that first inverse or not. I feel like it just varies, you know? We'll see if this 1 minute keeps holding right here or not. A lot of it comes from backtesting. Yeah, it just depends. Like, it's good to have a set of mechanical things to go by, of course, right? Like, it's always good to have that list of things that you just always go by, but sometimes you have to adjust a little bit. Just depending on what you're seeing in the moment. This 1 minute is holding pretty tough. But like, so is this one. I think for now I've moved on from that short. Might want to see this SMT break first. Plus it's lunch and we got PAL soon. So gotta be careful. Scale and B, nice. New Dexter trailer drop, bro. Chill. How was your weekend, bro? It was great. This is what it was. So nice. Yeah, and did some ripping on the jet ski. Wait. That thing was a beast. Yeah, I thought it was gonna drop. So peaceful though. Okay, I like this momentum to come after these highs, I think. There's the inverse on the 1 minute. But there is still this 30-second at the very top. Never mind. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, chop. Here comes the chop. Here comes the chop. Am I taking it? No. No. I want to take this short. Look at all these lows down here. So I can explain. I never seen you trade on the streams. Yeah, that's because I'm usually streaming during lunch. I swear on everything, a play happens right when I end stream every time. And if I'm trading, you guys won't see it. It's on my other monitor. Dude, IFEGs work on everything, bro. Part of me feels like this is a protected high. We kind of swept this inside this FVG. Yeah, give me more confluence to short. Go ahead. Protected high plus delivery plus SMT plus equal lows. I can't breathe. Give me the entry. So many confluences. Take a look at. Oh, we went to a lake and rode a jet ski. It was fun. Did you see the video? I've played it twice. If you just got here, I get it, but. You did not? Alright, I'll show you in a second. So this was the lake. Yeah, man. So nice. And then this is the skirt. So much fun. I thought I was gonna drop my phone. That was only like 20 something, but I got it up to 40 something. Nah, you can't be riding it all aggressive. So I was doing like small banks like that, but no donuts. Dude, that engine is so powerful though. You can just feel it. It accelerates like a freaking Tesla, bro. I swear. It's like whoop, and you're just whoop. It's literally like a Tesla, dude. Dang. Okay. This candle has removed the short for me. I need to. This SMT is gonna break first. And then I'll try and take something. It's actually even better because I was not feeling very good about shorting into all these gaps below, right? But now that we've done this, we've got all these lows. We got these lows. Now if we were to come up, break this SMT, then get a V shape. Now I don't have as many gaps to try and work through. And I still have good targets. So I guess that's probably dream scenario right now. Something like this. Yeah. All right, chat. We've made a decision. We think the SMT is going to break, so I'm going long. Conviction model activated. Should I trade the hourly IFGs on meme coin with my own capital? Bro, I'm not going to answer that question. There's no way. No. You're not coming after me, mister. You're not going to blame me for losing your life savings. No, sir. I'm not giving any advice on that. Nope. You won't catch me. It's like $30. Bro, nah, still. That's a couple of meals at McDonald's, bro. I don't want to risk that for you. Now we even have these other Equalos. I know they're not really that great, but they're still there. And all of these. I bet. Bro literally laughed off my money. No. Bro. Don't ask people on YouTube how to spend your money. No, bro, just send it to me and I'll invest it for you. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Look, now we're leaving equal highs, equal lows. Bro, this is trash. Daddy Pal is going to come out with his purple tie and we're going to get a little fake pump here and take out this SMT and then we'll get a inverse down. I'm calling it right now. Imagine calling out the tie color. Prediction of the day, chat. What color will J Powell's tie be? Let's hear it. I convinced you and you're going to take a loan? Dang. Glad I could be here. Stocks mixed as U.S. and China exchange allegations of trade war truce violations. I'm telling you, this is not bullish news, you guys. This is not bullish news. Yeah. Dude, it's a combination. The reason that we're doing this, look, we got all these lows down here, all these lows down here, because we're preparing to dump. This market is preparing to dump. Trade war beef between US and China is not positive news for the market. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many of these candles go up today. That's not bullish news. I don't believe it. We could sweep buy side 10 different times today and I still am bearish. No way. No way. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, love. Not the lizard. You guys, look at this. I don't know. It's like cell modeling to me, but yeah. It's possible that when we wrecked this hourly, what was it? Last Friday. It's possible that when we wrecked this hourly, we completed the cell model, but I don't know. I think we'd probably have to come back and tap into this. Bro, the market's giving me all kinds of mixed emotions today. Not mixed emotions, but mixed feelings. Or mixed signals. There we go. Mixed signals. I just realized we haven't tapped into a premium of this either. So now this makes this even better, right? Now let me zoom back down. Now if we pump up and break this SMT, we're also tapping into premium of the higher time frame and tapping into a 1 hour gap. Wait, a 4 hour gap. So, and oh, look at this. You guys, look at premium and discount of this range is in the middle of this 4 hour gap. Holy. The algo is algoing all over my face. Look at that. Ayo, pause. But anyway, I want to see something like this then. Now after looking at all that, I want to see something like that. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay? Okay. Those are my current conditions. And if it wants to do that, you know, right around the macro, that'd be even better. What trade did you take today? The only trade I took today was I chased right here on one account. Because I got FOMO for missing this entry, and then I entered because I thought I was on my paper account, just to like feel something, you know. And then it apparently wasn't. So, but that's cool. I like this momentum, bro. Don't want to give me my dream scenario? It's fine. No inverse there. Tragic. Bro, looking for a trade this close to Powell is making me nervous. I can't lie. It's giving me anxiety, chat, if I'm being completely real. I like am eyeballing this setup, but it's making my heart beat because I'm like, bro, I don't know. And if I don't know, I don't know. If I don't know, it's a no-go. I'm pretty confident in what my gut tells me to do lately. I'm scared to trade this close to Powell. Dude, if I don't know, then I don't know. I think I gave my dream scenario, and I think I'll wait for that to play out. You see this? This is not... You don't want to see this if you are looking to take a short right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill till at least we see what happens with Powell coming up, and it's not lunch anymore, probably. Now, if at the 12:50 macro, for some reason we're just like yoink, and we get this, you know, you can count me in. You can count me in. But then it's even closer to Powell, bro. Powell's ruining this day. I'm just kidding. Powell or not, I'm taking this short. I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying to distract myself because I'm not, honestly don't feel very good. I almost ended the stream like 30 minutes ago because I just don't feel very good. But I'm trying to just ignore it because it's probably just because I'm hungry. But I'm not going to eat yet. So. What?
Just looking at you. Making sure.
I'm alright. I just feel kind of like... Chat. I've been doing fasting, and then we went to the lake, and I accidentally drank too much wine. And I think I'm still feeling the effects from that. I can't lie.
It's the 2-day hangover.
Dude, it was bad.
You ain't in your 20s anymore.
It was bad. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It was bad. Everything was all fine, and then all of a sudden, it just wasn't.
It
It just really wasn't.
It really wasn't.
I was just playing Rocket League. Woo! Woo! And then it was all bad. The night ended on a couch cushion on the floor. With a fan 10 inches from my face.
That I put on the floor.
Yeah, that
you were
Amy
laying
had.
on the floor. You were laying on the floor
You guys.
with a towel.
You guys, it was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. I genuinely, that was not part of the plan. All of a sudden, I had no choice. Whoa. It's like a ton of bricks. So look, now we have a bullish SMT here with these two lows. I don't really... I mean, candles are moving, so that's good. But what I thought was going to be a potential trade entry has been ruined, and now I gotta wait for something else. Which is fine. This is like even better, right? Now we're putting these lows in here. We got another SMT right here that we can target. So we break this one. You know, more targets down low. So patience pays. I'm just gonna wait until something blows my mind away, and then I will take it. But I'm not gonna let myself start feeling FOMO on a freaking Monday. I will wait. News this entire week is gonna be fire. So I'm in no rush to force a dumb trade just because I want to take something. This I was genuinely ready to take. Finger on the trigger, well then we just pumped. We got the Powell warning emoji up. Just so everyone knows to be careful.
Oh my god.
It's all about the tie. You guys. Oops. Yo, I accidentally just went to the 14-minute time frame. Imagine. Check the bias real quick, guys. Jeez. This PA is getting a little reckless, honestly. Probably because market's prepping for Powell, I would assume. But, like, this is... Yeah. Exactly. That's why I'm being very, very patient right now, because I'm confused on what the bias is as well. I feel like once we see what happens with this high, we'll know. I mean, I'm bearish long term, but I don't know about right now. This is just... This 5 minute right here is holding. Then there's just these gaps too. I don't know. The bias is Powell right now. Current bias Powell. Honestly, I really want to see us come into this discount or premium. Right here. Like, by means of sweeping this SMT and then get a short. That's dream scenario. Whoa, you guys. If you're hearing anything that my stomach's putting down over here, I'm so sorry. But it sounds like a freaking rave in my belly right now. All kinds of bass. I'm getting all hungry. But we're team fast. Woo! So we actually just inversed this whole thing to... But current bias is still Powell, so we're gonna have to wait till that changes. Do I have to have it? Hang on. Do I have to have any of this stuff turned on down here? think so, right?
I don't use that.
Okay. Should be good then.
Wait, is that a new? Or maybe mine's just black. That's what I would. See if I have that. Oh yeah, I don't have any. I don't use those.
Okay. There's no way. I feel like we're gonna come break this SMT, dude, before we go down. I don't like if this SMT was gonna work the way it was supposed to. I think that this initial 1 minute right here would have triggered, and we'd already be going after sell side. But I think everything's just all thrown off from Powell right now. Because we're like everything about this is screaming that it was gonna go lower, and then it's just been chopping. So that to me shows that we're just generating more, and we're probably gonna come after the SMT still before we go down. But that's just my mindset. No, I did not catch the short this morning because, well, I caught part of it, I guess. I missed it and was like, ugh. And then got in for a little bit. Plus, like, think about this, you guys. Just within 30 minutes of market opening, look at how much liquidity was taken. Right? Like, after that much liquidity is taken, do you really think the market's just going to turn around and keep chasing swing highs and swing lows? No, this is what you're going to see for a while first, especially with Powell. But like we swept a bunch of buy side, then came down and swept sell side. Like, damn, market was on a mission this morning. I missed it and was so butthurt water trade after that. Yeah, exactly. W. Oof. What kind of music do you like to play? I like anything really. Rock, metal, R&B, rap. I sing Ariana Grande in the shower when no one's around. But I thought I would never share that, but apparently I just did. So, whoops. So, like, this triggered, but I'm not taking this. I don't like this. It's not clear at all. If it's not an F yes, then it's an F no. And chat right here. Look at this. Right here. I'll do the market replay. Right here when this happened. Right? When I started seeing this, ooh, I was foaming at the mouth. I was ready. But then we just do this and this and this and this. Ew. You know? Oops. I just opened a program for no reason, dude. Close. Get out of replay. Wait. And if I would have taken that, I would have been stopped out already. W patience. Oh my god, chat. It's a bull flag. Wait. We'll see if this macro gives us any more volatility at all, but current bias is definitely still Powell. So honestly, even if this candle would have done it, I would have been more interested in that. But after doing this, I don't know, I'm good. No thanks. The play has been downgraded. What's your favorite play on the drums? Probably any Metallica song, and there's a band that I like a lot called Issues. Tap into this 1 minute BPR. Bearish reaction. Don't be unforgivable. We're gonna have to do a collab. I got an electric kit, so I can hook it into my computer. On the guitar. My dad and my little brother play the guitar, actually. Yeah, I love how YouTube emails me to let me know that I'm live. I really appreciate that. All right, chat. I'm not gonna hit you with the be right back screen so we can watch these candles, but I shall be right back. Okay. And by the way, even Chair in Trades knows not to trade before Powell, so hope you guys are making good decisions. Yo. So we just inversed this woman in BPR. What up, Miguel? I would probably think that I don't know. I don't know anything until I am done watching Powell price action, to be honest. Still didn't break this SMT. Ripped up just to pause and come back down. Meh. Dang, you guys. I just got wrecked. I can't lie. Don't trust any of this right now, you guys. Please. I know it's easy to look at it and say, "Oh God, we're going after that high," but I don't. You can't do it with Powell, bro. That's why I have this right here. Just please be careful. I'm not even gonna touch this with an eval right now. We got the fundeds ready, chat. Um, how do I find out about the rules for the leap? Excuse me. So this is our Leap account for the Leap competition. I don't really know how it works. I don't know how many contracts I'm allowed to trade. Oops. Is it not futures? I wonder if I have to trade it like NQ1 or something. Oh, so I have to trade NQ1. I don't know how many contracts I'm allowed to trade. I guess I should have read that. See how we like rip up like this and it's all convincing and it makes it look like we're really gonna break this high and then we just stop and chop, bro. It's not good. Price action is not fluid right now. That's probably the best way I could put it. Like we're moving these candles, they have decent momentum, but it's just not very fluid. Is the problem. I wonder if there's a way to. Do you guys want to listen to this, Paolo? I'm not gonna make you guys listen to it unless you want to, but I'm gonna listen to it. Oh man, one side of my headphones is out. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so there goes the SMT. And we're in tapped into premium. Now let's see what happens. That was a really energetic candle. One more business expense. Dude. I can still hear out of one side, so it's alright. So now, oops. Now we've broken the SMT. We've tapped into premium and we've tapped into this 4 hour. Now, the only problem is I'm having a really hard time wanting to trade while this is happening. What color's the tie? It's purple. It's purple. Called it. Or if you guys are wanting to listen to this, I can enable the audio, but I didn't want to make you guys sit through that. If you want it on, let me know. But I'm just curious. I'm not going to be trading while this man is on that microphone. I will watch, but I'm not trading while that guy is talking. Ever. However, the fact we pumped and took buy side right before the speech was about to happen kind of makes me feel like we're going to dump. We can try some trades on the Leap account. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna trade my fundeds while Powell's talking, dude. That's just asking for trouble. But if for some reason we just like inverse this and close below, I'll try it on this Leap account. You'll never believe it, you guys, but I left my coffee in the other room. It's never happened before, ever. Oh, should I go? Yo, Maxim. I'm amazing. How are you? We are not in the mood to gamble. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this here too, right underneath the current bias is Powell. I'm gonna put this here because if you're trading this is what you're doing. Great, man. I followed your advice. Took a payout of $500. Fire. Not a lot, but covers one combine XFA and another one. Boom, Maxim! You're a savage. Let's freaking go. W's in the chat. It'll probably just be me and Amy, but I'm doing it. Nice job, dude. Oops. So we've predicted the tie color. We've predicted the break of the SMT. What's next? So it's possible also that we've tapped into this premium and we chop. Sometimes when we tap into premiums from a higher time frame, we tend to chop. So you can see this is where I have my I have my fib drawn here from this move from the top to the bottom. So this midpoint here is my premium. Let me get this crap out of here. Sorry, guys. So this is my premium area, right? This upper half. So what I said earlier was I wanted to see the SMT get broken, have us tap into a premium, which is also a 4-hour gap right here. And then I want to see the reaction after that. And that's playing out so far. Which I've been learning lately that if I'm making like, if I'm trying to call market moves and it's like working the way I think it's going to, then it's probably a good time for me to be trading. Because I'm vibing with the market apparently. So I'm definitely gonna watch for something, but I wouldn't be surprised if we chop. And plus, we have Pal talking. So, what up, Jacob Beal? Maxim in the chat out here taking payouts. That's what's good. Shout out to Maxim. Yeah. Great job. I signed up for the Leap. I'm trying to figure out how many contracts I'm allowed to trade at once. But I'm also being lazy and not finding out how many contracts I can trade at once. So I'll just try and I'll just try it with one, I guess. 2 full size? Is that what it is? Wait, is he done already? Yo, he's done already. That's great news. Now we can literally move on with our day. I'm actually so glad that that's over. I can't lie. Cool. It won't let you type more than 2. Oh, maximum is 2. You're right. All right, well then we're definitely going to go maximum size for sure. I'm glad that they do that like that so people can't just full port. Like, you gotta actually, like, trade. So we also have this bearish SMT going on. Pretty significant looking SMT. Chat. Hour and 45 minutes. Feel like I'm ready to hop off. My little brother's coming to town today, and I'm like feeling antsy, and I got some stuff to do. What happened? No. Damn, this 2 minute. That's crazy. I don't like this. My Discord is almost ready. I just have to add the reaction roles in here. Man, why do all the plays I want to take always gotta go without me, bro? Like this. Whatever. That's so dumb, dude. Like, we come down and take these. And now, okay. Anyway.
Help.
Anyway. So we tapped this 30-second and literally just loved it, apparently. Oh, wait. Okay, so look. We tap into this 5-minute. Look at that reaction. It's crazy.
You're stuck in this 5 minutes.
So basically, if we inverse this 5-minute, I'm full porting. Literally just something like this. Quick 27 points ish. Only risk 15. So it's like almost 1 to 2. I could see that, chat. Especially, okay. Now I hate when this. I wish this would have been a nicer close, you know. But I don't know. It's possible that we're just not bearish yet. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if ES wants to come after this for. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I'll just shut up. NQ is doing the freaking. You guys, I need to have a soundboard set up, right? And I gotta have the whip my hair back and forth song when NQ is doing stuff like this. I always make a joke that that's what she's doing. I whip my hair back and forth. Imagine having a little button that just plays that sound, bro. It'd be funny. I don't know, man. I guess instead of trying to guess, I'm just gonna wait for the market to tell me what it wants to do because I keep trying to guess and I don't know. I mean, I guess I called that S&T break, but maybe I'm just getting too antsy trying to look for a trade. Probably should just chill out and just let it give me something obvious and not be like, maybe if this closes, maybe if this closes, maybe if this closes. That's really not when I perform at my best. In fact, I've noticed that when I do the best is when I'm not sitting here staring. Because I just kind of get in my head. And then it's like when I just like check the... It's like when I just peep at the charts every like 5 or 10 minutes, you know? Instead of just sitting here watching. It's like... I feel like those, I just randomly catch good plays when I'm doing stuff like that. When I sit here and stare and I'm like... really just sitting here like telling myself, oh, I want to take a trade, I want to take a trade, I want to take a trade. That's when I always take the worst setups. And I feel like that's where my head's at right now. I'm feeling antsy because I want to do something and I don't need to feel that way. I'm definitely interested in taking something, but I don't need to be sitting here trying to force a play. Now, I will say, though, if we just, like, V-shape through this 5 minute, that'll tell me a lot more. You know? Right now, I don't know yet. I feel like we're still kind of respecting both sides. But if we rip down through this, and then there's also, like, this 2 minute that's a little bit lower. Maybe this. Like, ideally, we just get the close on the 2. Roughly around the same time as the 5. If not at the same time, that'd be cool. If this 5 and this 2 minute inverse is at the same time, I really like it. But as far as what candles are doing right now, it's debatable. So, my goals for this week was to stand by patience pays, and that's what I'm going to do. As far as, like, if this 2 minute slash 5 minute triggers, technically it'll be giving me everything that I said I wanted, which was a break of the SMT, delivery from the left, we have targets below. So, but right now, the way these candles are chopping is not obvious, right? But that could change. We could just rip through here and close below. And then I'm going to be like, okay, bet. But for right now, none of this is clear. You see how we're going back up already? Like as soon as lunch break ends, we're pumping a little bit. See this? And this kind of goes with what I said about once we tap into a higher time frame premium or discount. Like whenever we tap higher time frame 50% zone, we kind of chop a little bit sometimes. So that could also be what we're seeing. And when I first got on stream, I also mentioned that we've swept a lot of liquidity already today. And so you got to be patient and not just assume that the market's going to keep seeking liquidity like that for the rest of the day, because we swept a lot within the first 30 minutes of market open, honestly. And then we came up and swept more. Like ES swept buy side 3 different times today. In fact, we also have this, basically like a 3 drives. But right now, every candle is just like rebalancing itself after the next. So we need to wait for some FVGs. Like on the 1 minute chart, you can see we're just literally everything's just overlapping each other, right? Whenever you see that, this is not what you want to be trading. We need some FVGs. Another thing too that's kind of the worst is like, you know, when you like get impatient and you're like, you take a trade where you're like, man, I don't really know about this. But you just like take it, and then let's say you go break even, or maybe you take a loss, or maybe even you take a win, but then you like look at the market like an hour later and there's just like this picture perfect setup that happened and worked like instantly, and you're just like, man. Like I personally am willing to be patient enough to wait for those, especially if I'm gonna copy trade, you know. Like I was talking to Amy about it last week, and I'm um, kind of getting closer to. I'm not gonna get into numbers, but a decent amount of payouts, copy trading, and so right now is not the time to let that get into my head like it normally does. And then I start forcing trades, or I get impatient, you know, and I just need to like chill and just take really, 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 really good setups and not risk a lot. So that's what I'm gonna do. So if the 5 minute inverse is on this candle, then we would possibly get the 5 and the 2 at the same time. So I think, yeah. So I'm on alert for this over the next 5 minutes, but I don't. And again, I feel like I have low confidence in this. I don't know why, but I just feel like I have low confidence in this right now. For some reason, you guys, when I look at this higher time frame, this does not look like we're ready to turn around. I don't know. Okay, so there's also this too, ready? There's this 30-minute gap right here that has already destroyed price once, twice, 3 times. Now, instead of tapping it and rejecting, see how we're starting to kind of close through it? I wouldn't be surprised if we want higher still. Which is unfortunate because there's no way I have a setup for that at this point. But sometimes that's what happens. We'll see. Don't want to sit here and try and convince myself of too much when the market could just decide to do what it wants to do at any moment. So, but right now, I don't know. Higher time frame looks pretty bullish. Like, look at this candle. There are a few reasons pointing towards like being bearish, right? Like there's a few mechanical reasons why it could be good to get a short here. But as far as what this is telling me, this is not very bearish to me. Like we're delivering out of this 4 hour. We swept this 4 hour and got a really nice reaction, and now we're kind of trending up. And I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know we have this SMT right here, but the way this looks, I don't feel like this is going to hold. I almost would like to see us... Oh, well, that's fine. Generate a bunch more sell side down here like this. You see how we're kind of getting like this stair step? Oops. Now imagine we pump up, take the 4 hour SMT, and then get an inverse down. Now that I would have a ton of confidence in. This right now, I don't know. Do I like DD's indicator? I haven't used it. I think we want higher still, chat. Which is kind of lame. Alright, you guys. We're at the 2 hour mark. We did not get the close on that candle that I wanted, so maybe we get it 10 more minutes from now. This one? You talking about this one, candles? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. I don't know, dude. Part of me feels like the market wants this gap. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the draw on liquidity right now, and I'm like really, really feel like I'm like finding a way to force figuring that out, and I don't like that. So, looks like today is going to be a patient day for me. I probably won't, I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but I don't have a lot of confidence in anything unless we end up ripping through this. Now, let's say 10 more minutes from now, we rip through this and we close below this right at the macro. Okay, well, that changes my mind, right? So everything that I'm looking for is dependent on this 5 minute right now, to be honest. So see how we're still just rebalancing every freaking candle. Every time it looks like we're gonna make a move, we just come back. We just come back to rebalance it. That's not good. I mean, it's fine, but it's not what I want to see for me to be looking for a trade. Now, with the way this price action's going, what kind of confidence do I have that we close below this and not just go right back up it? Like, that's what all the rest of these candles have been doing. Like, imagine here, we just kept ripping down and closed below. Now, how much more fire would that look compared to how it looks right now? Like, instead of this. And back up. We left equal lows here. If we get a good close during the macro, I'm definitely interested. So not on this 5 minute candle, but the next one. If the next 5 minute candle closes below this, because it'll be at the same time as the 2 minute as well, then yeah, I'm interested in that. But we're at the 2 hour mark, you guys, and I think that I'm gonna hop off for the day. As usual, I appreciate everyone for being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.